Thank you for watching. So as time says, it's about cyberbullying, and I'll be reading via the stopbullying.gov website, and I'm going to be linking that on the description box. So let's just take a look what does cyberbullying mean. It's a bullying that takes place over the digital devices such as cell phones, computers, tablets. Cyberbullying can occur through SMS, text, apps, or online social media, forums, or gaming where people can view, participate in, or share content. Cyberbullying includes sending, posting, or sharing negative, harmful, false, or mean content about someone else. It can include sharing personal and private information about someone else, causing embarrassment or humiliation. Some cyberbullying crosses the line into unlawful and criminal behavior. There's what they call cybercrime laws in place. If, for example, talking about here in the Philippines, in Canada, and of course in the US, you will see that flashing, or we'll discuss that and of course the most common places where cyberbullying can occur, of course, in social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, and of course now it had branched off in YouTube. That's why we will find out exactly how safe is YouTube by discussing one of their most important policies. Text messaging apps on mobile or tablets, instant messaging, direct messaging, and online chatting over the internet, online forums, chat rooms, message boards such as Reddit, and of course our emails. That's what there's thing called the phishing. Online gaming communities. If you're playing the PlayStation or the Wii, where like you do Call of Duty games, like those third-party shooting where you interact with people all over the world, that kind of a thing, where there's a lot of verbal attacks or jousts between you and someone else on the other side of the world somewhere. That's what online gaming communities is. So that's pretty much the gist of what cyberbullying is. So later on, like I said, I will tell you a story as to pertains to cyberbullying here in YouTube that I have experienced in my 1 year in the world of writing. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later on. Bye. So thanks so much for watching, and now we're going to talk about how safe is YouTube and about the world of cyberbullying. And we know that we're going to be talking about cybercrime and the internet, the attacks, certain laws in place for the purpose of safeguarding our both personal and national security, because after all, no one wants to be hacked. Here in the Philippines, laws such as the Public Acts of 10175, the Cybercrime Prevention Act of 2012 is one of the laws in place here in the Philippines. We also have a Cyber Anti-Bullying Act of 2013 to protect our children, and apparently a jail time of 12 years if you were to be caught posting something you shouldn't be posting in Facebook. In the US, for example, jail time is 20 years for committing cybercrime. And in the Great True North, in Canada, it's 14 years imprisonment if you were to get caught committing cybercrime. But of course, this vlog is about the attack that we've seen, that I've experienced anyway, with the use of YouTube. But a quick little history. We know that the Philippines is composed of 7,000 or so different islands. It is that diversity that she has roughly 8 major dialects used: Filipinos, Tagalog, Cebuano, Ilocano, Pampanga, and among other things. But of course, it's not just those 8. Given that she has that many islands, Philippines is 100 and so different separate dialects. But this premiere is about such a thing. We all know that the English dialect or language was given to us by the Americans, or was it given to us by the Americans? In a country full of billions of people that are now online in the world of social media, who did give us the English language? It wasn't the Americans as we thought. The English language was given to us by the coming of the British back in the 1700s. It was them that started it all, that paved the way for the coming of the Americans back in the 1900s, which of course during the Japanese occupation and the invasion of the US. And thus, because of that, arrival of the British paved the way for the arrival of the famous and infamous General MacArthur. This is the reason why the Philippines were able to communicate and converse with the Americans. And sadly enough, the MacArthur statue back in Leyte was one of the few that didn't get spared during one of the biggest typhoon that made landfall in Philippine history. That is the Typhoon Haiyan, or as they call it here, Typhoon Yolanda. And that's one of the reasons why experience here in YT are people using their LS to attack someone just because they spoke differently, just because they spoke with an accent, because they say these salitang ng mga banyaga. It made the camaraderie, the bayanihan feeling out the window. Yes, I speak with an accent. Yes, I speak and relate to foreigners. A behavior that is only seen in the world of children is now in YouTube. I've seen channels purposely giving a channel a thumbs down with intent to humiliate, not realizing that as the thumbs down and thumbs up finally went even, that they have essentially helped the channel by giving it views, really. And people have lost touch with how it is to be human, to be kind, and that some people have never really grown up just because someone speaks with different language as you do. We all live in a world of technology where everything we do can be recorded. Everything can be used against you, and then of course post it with the intent to solicit fear. So on your LS, don't paangat the subscribers, paangat their morale. Never hide behind a cyber mask. Everyone, thank you for watching. So this is from support.google.com/YouTube. So just a quick rundown, guys, on the harassment and cyberbullying policies of YouTube. Okay, we can watch that post that they did there. So a quick rundown: they do not allow content that threatens individuals. Okay, we also don't allow content that target an individual with prolonged or malicious insults based on intrinsic attributes. These attributes include their protected group status or physical traits. Okay? And of course, if you feel that someone, you have violated it, you can report you can report it. And it's all different informations here. So it says here about monetization and other penalties. In some rare cases, we may remove contents and issue other penalties when a creator does the following: repeatedly encourages abusive behavior, honest behavior rather, repeatedly targets, insults, and abuses an identifiable individual based on their intrinsic attributes across several uploads, exposes an individual to risk physical harm based on the local social political content, creates content that harms YouTube community by persistently inciting hostility between creator for personal financial gain. Okay, because a while ago in the story, if you purposely go into a channel, to a premiere or to an LS with the sole intent of giving it a thumbs down to the point that it does the seesaw thing, just because you have a vendetta, that constitutes as a form of bullying, in the sense that you're targeting a particular individual just because you have a vendetta against that particular channel. Okay, so this is everything you need to know. Okay, so I will be putting that link on the description box. So there's a lot of policies, guys, that we need to know when you enter YouTube, the things you can and cannot upload. Okay? So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.